One of the fundamental steps in establishing your Facebook presence is to set up your business. Let's discuss the steps to establishing your business on Facebook. First, let's discuss how to develop a presence. You first need to create your business page on Facebook. This is your primary platform for establishing an online presence. Next, seek out followers. Actively grow your audience by promoting your page, engaging with different communities, and utilizing various strategies to attract followers. Lastly, shape your identity. This involves defining your brand's tone of voice and overall identity on social media. Social media copywriters often focus on this aspect, crafting a voice that resonates with your target audience. Your brand voice should reflect your company's values and mission, and it can vary between platforms. For example, the tone you use on Facebook might differ from the tone you adopt on Instagram, depending on the platform's nature and your audience's expectations. By shaping your brand's identity and adapting it to each platform, you effectively represent your business and engage with your audience in a meaningful way. Next, you're going to focus on expanding your market and engaging with audiences. You can do this by liking their content, commenting on their posts, or sharing their posts. These are basic forms of engagement that don't require much time, but can be highly effective. If you want to be strategic, consider how many engagements you can make in a given week with your fan base, following, or community. This will help create awareness and interest simply through interaction. You don't always need to create original content on social media. One of the easiest ways to engage is by liking someone's post, which is a small form of content creation. Though it's just a quick click of a button, that interaction sends a notification to the user, potentially making them aware of your presence and possibly leading them to explore your profile. Identifying your niche is the next step, and it can be done through research, gathering information, and conducting a needs assessment. The last key aspect is targeting your customers. How exactly do you do that? As I mentioned before, you can advertise to them on Facebook. Keep in mind that organic reach only goes so far. It will only reach a portion of your fan base or followers. The average reach on Facebook and Instagram typically ranges from about 5% on the lower end to 10% if engagement is higher, especially on Instagram. So, if you have 1,000 followers, you may only reach around 100 people, which isn't a large audience. Therefore, it's important to think of additional strategies to expand your market and reach potential customers who aren't already fans. A good approach many Facebook advertisers use is targeting people who visit their websites. You can do this by utilizing Facebook pixels, which are tracking codes you embed on your website. These pixels collect data on user behavior, such as which pages they visit and any conversion actions they take, and send that data back to Facebook. This allows you to create targeted ads for these visitors. You can reach people who aren't necessarily spending all their time on Facebook, but still visit to connect with friends and family. As a reminder, the first step to establishing a presence on Facebook is creating a page. You'll need a personal profile first, but the next step is to set up a business page. This differs from a personal page because it allows you to add more detailed information like business hours, shopping links, booking calendars, customer service options, and more. It also enables you to take advantage of features like Facebook reviews, which are currently one of the top review platforms on the internet. When setting up your business page, keep in mind that you're not optimizing it for friends and family, but for your customers and potential clients. The page should be visually appealing. However, it's important to maintain a level of professionalism. When you look at other brands, like a Halloween costume page, it's clear what they offer the moment you land on their page. They typically have images of people in high-quality costumes, seasonal themes, and culturally relevant content like witches or classic Halloween characters. These visual elements create a connection, building trust with the audience. Your visual rhetoric is crucial, especially on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. The quality of your visuals, whether they're photos or videos, needs to be high. Also, maintaining a consistent user experience is essential. Visitors to your page already have certain expectations about what they'll find and where they'll find it, so don't leave images, contact information, or other important details incomplete. When it comes to finding followers, the best approach is to start with the people who are already your supporters. These could be your friends, family, customers, neighbors, and even organizations or associations you're a part of. There are also individuals who may have heard about your business but aren't yet customers. These smaller, more personal groups are an excellent starting point. The basic method to grow a fan base early on is to invite all your connections on Facebook. This is the classic way to gain followers when you're just starting out. Simply reach out to everyone with a message like, "Hey, this is my new page. I'd really appreciate a like." Once you've gathered likes from friends and family, the next step is to expand to new audiences. Think about how you can integrate Facebook with other marketing channels. For instance, through digital marketing, you can utilize your CRM to send out email blasts. You've likely explored email marketing and automation, and if you have an e-commerce store, you can tap into your customer base by targeting those who've made purchases or completed your checkout process. One area where many businesses still face challenges is converting website visitors into social media followers. It's not always easy, but it's something to focus on as you grow your presence. Additionally, you need to share engaging content to attract more followers. While followers can be seen as a vanity metric, they do play into the psychology of social proof. People are more likely to follow brands with a larger fan base because they assume that brand is either popular, valuable, or trustworthy. If a page only has 10 fans, it can be hard to convince others that it's worth their attention.